My name is Alissa Maryn. I'm 20 years old. My mom's name is Rachel and my dad's name is Michael, and I have two older sisters. Eve is 25 and Sarah, who is autistic, is 23. My favorite color is purple. I love purple. My room is purple, my bed is purple, my purse is purple, even my car is purple. I just love the color purple. I love winter because my sister Sarah is involved in Special Olympics downhill skiing, and I am her unified partner. We race together, and it's really fun. It's an amazing experience. I love it. I started learning sign language because when I was little, I would watch the interpreters at my temple. I was like, wow, that is so amazing. It's so fascinating. I want to interpret someday, and that's why I want to be an interpreter.
I am here to talk with you today about the program Discover Interpreting, Reaching Out to the Next Generation. The National Consortium of Interpreter Education Centers, which we call NCIEC, has an outreach project where we train interpreters to become ambassadors for the field and to work in their home communities, introducing people to the field of sign language interpreting. Again, this project is entitled Discover Interpreting. Perhaps you've heard of this program or participated in this program. Perhaps you are coming to an interpreter education program because of Discover Interpreting. I don't know. But at any rate, Discover Interpreting is comprised of a website, a brochure, a Facebook page, and as well as bookmarks, which are placed in community libraries. And all of these different avenues really point people to the website, which acts as a portal, and point people to the field, introducing them to the field in realistic ways, showing them testimonials of people who were interpreters in different areas of interpreting, what those myths are, where interpreter education programs are, how to become a professional interpreter, a link to our Facebook site, and so forth. In order to become an ambassador for the field of interpreting and to participate in Discover Interpreting, one would take a 2-hour online training, commit to give at least one presentation in your home community, and then you're given a packet with free materials for that first presentation in your home community. The reasons for establishing this program are three in nature. One is that there was an NCIEC needs assessment done that showed approximately 60% of deaf consumers that they could not get an interpreter when they needed one. Another NCIEC needs assessment showed that 1 in 5 interpreters plan to retire in the next 10 years. Yet at the same time, those who are coming into the field do not equal those who will be retiring or leaving the field. Thirdly, RID, Registry of Interpreters for the Deaf, their 2009 annual membership survey showed that those who are reporting to be a person of color are very low numbers. Yet at the same time, the deaf community shows higher numbers of people of color, as well as the larger or the greater hearing community as well, showing increases in people of color. So within our field, we have low numbers, and again, the goal of NCIEC to increase the number of qualified interpreters would include those of color. Currently within RID, of those who reported a racial ethnic group, approximately 5% reported to be African American, approximately 4% Hispanic Latino, approximately 2% reported to be Asian American, and 1% reported to be American Indian. So again, part of our goal is to increase the number of qualified interpreters, including those of color. Now, in talking to high school students about the profession of interpreting, often there are misconceptions about what our field is. For example, those taking ASL classes in high school, by the time they're seniors, feel like they need to stop this and get on with the real business of finding a career. What they often feel is that interpreting is not a professional position. There is no compensation. It's not a viable career path. It's not intellectually demanding. If you can sign, you can interpret, and all these are fallacies. The Discover Interpreting program wants to replace these myths with truths, that interpreting is intellectually challenging, that it requires a broad-based education and specialized preparation, that interpreting can be a long-term career. In fact, we're bilingual, bicultural communicators, and often multilingual, multicultural communicators, and we're a profession that does that. So we hope that you will in the future join us with this endeavor. Currently, the Gallaudet University Regional Interpreter Education Center, GURIEC, is partnering with the local NAODI chapter to go into the Washington, D.C. area, again, doing outreach with those in high schools to introduce them to the field of interpreting. So, again, come and be a part of Discover Interpreting.
The presentation discussed the program NCIEC, Discover Interpreting, which helps to go out and send ambassadors to high schools to teach students who are learning sign language that this is a real job option and a real career choice, and it takes intellectual knowledge and that it is a option for a career. And to also prove some of the fallacies that students think of interpreting, prove them wrong. So NCIEC is creating these ambassadors because the RID 2009 survey, membership survey, showed that 1 in 5 of the interpreters want to retire within the next 5 years, and there aren't enough interpreters coming in to replace them. So, and already at least 60% of deaf clients said that they have trouble finding an interpreter as it is. So the goal is to not just find an equal amount of interpreters, but to get more interpreters and to increase the variety of interpreters that they have.